For 2 months, she served him breakfast every single day. Eggs, toast, coffee. Always with a smile. She never said anything except, "Good morning, Mr. Hanks," and he never said anything except, "Thank you." Until one day, he did. What Tom Hanks told this cafeteria worker made her drop her tray, and what he did next changed her life forever. If you love discovering the untold stories behind Hollywood's greatest legends, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This one will hit you right in the heart. March through May 2010. Atlanta, Georgia, film set Cafeteria, 6:15 a.m. Her name was Rosa. Rosa Martinez, 58 years old. She had worked in food service for 34 years, school cafeterias, hospital kitchens, catering companies. Now she worked for a film catering company that fed movie crews across the Southeast. It was invisible work. You showed up before dawn. You cooked for hundreds. You served people who never looked at your face. You cleaned up after them, and you did it again the next day. Rosa didn't mind being invisible. She had been invisible her whole life. Growing up poor in Guatemala. Immigrating to America at 22 with nothing but a suitcase. Working jobs that nobody else wanted. Raising 3 children alone after her husband died of cancer. Invisible was safe. Invisible meant nobody bothered you. Invisible meant you could survive. For 2 months, Rosa worked the breakfast line on a Tom Hanks production. Every morning at 6:15, Tom would walk through the cafeteria line. He was always one of the first, before the other actors, before most of the crew. "Good morning, Mr. Hanks," Rosa would say. "Good morning," Tom would reply. "Thank you." That was it. Every day for 2 months, the same exchange, the same polite distance. Rosa didn't expect more. He was a movie star. She was a cafeteria worker. Why would he say more? But Rosa noticed things. She noticed that Tom always took the same breakfast. 2 eggs scrambled, whole wheat toast, black coffee. Never anything fancy. Never the elaborate options that other actors demanded. She noticed that he always said, "Thank you." Not everyone did. Some people grabbed their food without looking at her. Some people complained if the eggs were too runny or the coffee wasn't hot enough. Tom never complained, not once. She noticed that he always bussed his own tray, carried it to the washing station himself. A movie star, making $20 million a picture, carrying his own dirty dishes like a regular person. Rosa noticed. She didn't say anything. But she noticed. On May 15th, everything changed. It was a Friday. Tom came through the line at the usual time. Rosa served him his usual breakfast. "Good morning, Mr. Hanks." "Good morning, Rosa." She froze. He had said her name. In 2 months, he had never said her name. How did he even know it? Tom smiled. "I read your name tag. I should have said it sooner. I'm sorry." It's okay, Mr. Hanks. Most people don't read name tags. Most people don't cook me breakfast every day for 2 months either." He paused, holding his tray. "Rosa, can I ask you something?" "Of course." "Why do you look so sad?" The question hit Rosa like a physical blow. She felt tears spring to her eyes. I'm fine, Mr. Hanks." "You're not fine. I've been watching you for 2 months. You smile at everyone who comes through this line. You're polite, you're professional, but your eyes are carrying something heavy. I recognize that look. I've seen it in the mirror." Rosa didn't know what to say. Nobody had ever looked at her closely enough to see her pain. Nobody had ever bothered to ask. I can't talk about it here, Mr. Hanks. I'll lose my job." "Come find me at lunch. I'll be in my trailer. Trailer 7. We'll talk there." He walked away with his tray. Rosa spent the entire morning in a daze. Why would Tom Hanks want to talk to her? What had he seen? Should she go? Would she get fired for leaving her station? At lunch, she found herself standing outside Trailer 7. She knocked before she could talk herself out of it. "Come in." Tom was sitting at a small table, eating a sandwich. He gestured to the chair across from him. "Sit, please. Do you want something to eat?" "No, Mr. Hanks, I can't stay long. I need to get back to Rosa. Sit down, talk to me. Nobody's going to fire you for taking a lunch break." She sat. "Now, tell me what's wrong." And Rosa, for reasons she would never fully understand, told him everything. She told him about her daughter, Carmen. 26 years old, single mother of 2. Carmen had been diagnosed with lupus 3 years ago. The disease was getting worse. She needed expensive medications that insurance didn't cover. She needed to stop working, but she couldn't afford to. Rosa was sending Carmen most of her paycheck. She had taken extra shifts, weekends, anything she could get. But it wasn't enough. The medical bills kept piling up. Carmen kept getting sicker, and Rosa felt helpless. "I work 16 hours a day sometimes," Rosa said. "I'm 58 years old, my knees hurt, my back hurts, but I can't stop. If I stop, Carmen can't afford her medicine. If she can't afford her medicine—" She couldn't finish the sentence. "How much does she need for the medications?" "About $2,000 a month. We're behind. The pharmacy won't give her more until we pay what we owe." "How much do you owe?" Rosa was embarrassed to say it. "Almost $8,000. Tom was quiet for a moment. "Rosa, I need to tell you something, and I need you to really hear it." "Okay." "I've been watching you for 2 months. Not in a creepy way, I notice people, especially people who work hard and never complain. People who smile even when they're breaking inside." He leaned forward. "You remind me of my mother. She worked jobs like yours, invisible jobs. Jobs that kept our family alive but never got any respect. She used to come home so tired she could barely stand. But she never complained, not once." Rosa was crying now. "My mother died before I could really take care of her. Before I could say thank you properly. Before I could give her the rest she deserved. I've regretted that my whole life." Tom reached across the table and took Rosa's hands. "I can't go back and help my mother, but I can help you, and I'm going to. Mr. Hanks, I didn't tell you this to ask for money. I know you didn't. That's why I'm offering. Because you didn't ask. Because you've been carrying this alone, showing up every day, smiling, serving breakfast to people who never bother to learn your name." He pulled out his phone. "What pharmacy does Carmen use?" "Mr. Hanks." "The pharmacy." "Rosa. Walgreens, on Piedmont." Tom made a call. "Hi, this is Tom Hanks. I need to pay off an account for a patient named Carmen." He looked at Rosa. "Martinez, Carmen Martinez." "Carmen Martinez, yes, the full balance, whatever she owes. And I want to set up an account to cover her medications going forward. Monthly charges, put them on my card. Yes, I'll hold." Rosa was sobbing now, her whole body shaking. "Mr. Hanks, this is too much. You don't have to. I know I don't have to. I want to." He paused, listening to the phone. "Yes, that's correct. Monthly payments, no limit. Thank you." He hung up. "It's done. Carmen's account is clear, and her medications are covered from now on, as long as she needs them." Rosa couldn't speak. She just sat there, tears streaming down her face, holding Tom Hanks' hands in the middle of a movie trailer. "There's one more thing," Tom said. "I talked to the production manager this morning. Starting Monday, you're not working the breakfast line anymore." Rosa felt her heart drop. "You're having me fired? What? No, God, no." Tom laughed. "Rosa, I'm having you promoted. You're going to be a supervisor, better hours, better pay, A chair to sit in instead of standing all day. Benefits that will help Carmen, too. I don't know what to say. Say you'll take the job. Say you'll let someone take care of you for once. Say you'll stop trying to carry everything alone. Rosa nodded. She couldn't speak. She could only nod. Good. Tom stood up and helped her to her feet. Now, go call your daughter. Tell her she doesn't have to worry about the pharmacy anymore. Tell her that someone saw her mother, really saw her, and decided she deserved a break. Rosa worked as a catering supervisor for 8 more years. She retired at 66 with a pension and savings, things she never thought she'd have. Carmen's lupus went into remission in 2014. The doctors said it was because she finally had consistent access to her medications. No more skipped doses. No more rationing pills to make them last longer. She's still in remission today. Rosa keeps a photo on her mantle. It's her and Tom Hanks standing outside Trailer 7, both of them smiling. Tom had asked a crew member to take it before Rosa left that day. On the back, Tom had written, "For Rosa, who served me breakfast for 2 months and never knew I was watching. Thank you for reminding me of my mother. Thank you for your grace. You deserve every good thing. Tom." Rosa's daughter, Carmen, has a daughter of her own now. A little girl named Rosita after her grandmother. Every time Rosita watches a Tom Hanks movie with her family, Carmen tells her the story. "You see that man? He saved your grandmother's life, and mine, because he looked at her when nobody else did." Rosita doesn't fully understand yet. She's only 4, but someday she will, and she'll know that her grandmother wasn't invisible. Not to everyone, not to Tom Hanks,